So, how to mentally prepare for a long run, not only before, but during when times get hard. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do training for 22 marathons, 6 50 milers, and what I was doing every weekend while running 30-mile runs, training for my 7th 50 miler that just got canceled. So, stay on this video, especially towards the end. I'm going to give you a lot of motivation to maybe change your perspective and help you through these long runs. So before I tell you what I do, I'm going to tell you what a lot of people can do because it's more generalized. So getting into these long runs, say you have a 15-miler or a 20-miler this weekend. Oh my God, I've never done it before. Of course you're going to be nervous because you don't have the confidence and the stats to go into it. You're going into uncharted territory. Your body doesn't know what's about to happen. Break it down. If you have 20 miles, you ran 5 miles before. You've run 5 miles before. 4 times that is 20 miles. So if you can break it down into increments, you can look forward to a shorter term goal. This way a 20 miler doesn't scare you. Same thing for a 15 miler, 5, 5, 5. It's very simple. Second, control the controllables. What do I mean? It's control your breathing. Relax your shoulders, control your environment. Go for a run that you're used to, right? Don't pick a new path and give you like all of this anxiety of, I don't know where to go. I don't know what I'm doing. It's going to be negative and you're just going to kick the bucket and be like, I'm done. I'm fed up with this. I hated this run. You don't want that. The third thing, make sure that you nail your nutrition. Give yourself something to look forward to. Every 10 minutes, sip on something. Every 30 minutes, sip on something. Break down not only the miles, but break down the time. The quicker that you can break down the time is the quicker that you're going to be able to master that run. And before you know it, it's going to be over. So 2 more things that you can practice that everybody can do before I tell you what I do is positive reinforcement and visualization. Positive reinforcement is very simple. Go through a hard time and condition your brain to have something at the end. Whether it's ice cream, Diet Coke, new pair of socks, meeting your boyfriend, girlfriend, something that you very much enjoy and love and gives you a good feeling inside, almost like a comfort feeling. So now you know when you go through that discomfort, there's something on the other side waiting for you. You condition your body, it's going to be able to do that time and time again without, at the end of the day, anything. You just conditioned it. Second thing, visualization. Put yourself in that mindset of, I just finished the marathon. How am I going to feel when I finish the marathon? Hugging my mom, my dad, my boyfriend. Give yourself something to look forward to, and that comes with visualization. So drop a comment. Maybe there's something that I didn't mention that you do that can help someone in the comments, grow the community. That's what I love, spreading knowledge and just helping out people that, need it. But to answer this, can you do a video about how you handle 20, 30-mile runs mentally, like how you mentally keep going without feeling exhausted? So I kind of got this engraved in me from previous coaches that were hard asses. Do you want to win or not? Period. The answer is yeah. So I don't really care mentally, physically. I've just conditioned myself to go into the long runs and enjoy it. I'm there because I want to be. I'm there because I want to compete. I'm there because I want to feel free. I'm there because I want to feel pain. And 9 times out of 10, anybody that sees me in Central Park, I have a serious face. A lot of the times though, I'm smiling. I love it. It's just part of me that's a full-time addiction. And you have to do this and you have to do the work if you want to come out on the other side a better person. I'd rather go too far than not far enough. Once you understand that you have one life and the only thing that you're getting closer to is death, you're going to show up every single day for yourself. And that's exactly what I do on these long runs. This could be the last long run ever. That's what I think about. And I know it sounds crazy. This could be the last long run I ever have. How do I want to go into it? I want to go into it with everything I've got. That's how I treat every single day. That's how I squeeze the sponge out of life. That's why when I go to the gym, I make sure I get the biggest pump. That's why I go into these weeks, I make sure that I can handle 120-mile weeks. That's how I want to go out because I truly love the work and it's an addiction for me. So always think about that deathbed moment. Always realize that, hey, the only thing that's promised is death. How do I want to go out today? How do I want to be remembered? Do I want to hold the door for this old lady? These are things you need to think about. And that's just how genuine I am and how passionate I am for running. So mentally, there's days where I'm just locked in. And there's days at mile 18 and 19 where I'm like, hey, whatever. But when it comes to that, I just accept it. You accept the pain, you move with the pain, and from there, it subsides. It's not always there to be there. It is temporary. But at the same time, it is inevitable that things like that will come up and stuff. So that's just how I deal with it. I hope that helps. Hopefully these long runs aren't intimidating. They're there to inspire some people. They're just there because I have to do them. You know what I mean? Like, look into it and be like, hey, this is crazy. The first time I did an Ironman, I remember looking at the people crawling to the finish line and I loved it. I just love that pain because I grew up off of that pain from my dad abusing me and stuff like that. So unfortunately, I'm wired to chase things that are truly hard and difficult in life because that's where I feel alive and I feel free. So that is how you deal with the long runs. I'm wishing everyone a very, very good long run this week, especially if you're training for the New York City Marathon coming up in the fall or any fall marathon. Make these long runs count. They have to count, because if you want a PR, you've got to do them. Make sure you add in your tempos, your progressions, and make sure you go into this long run like it's your last and you give it everything you've got, and you continuously compound that. You're going to have so much fun with the long runs. And of course, you're going to hit your PR. So that's everything. I'm out of here.